and when we're done, you're going to work in partners to fill out your graphic organizer where we're going to put what the beginning, the middle, and the end of the story was about. This is a really funny story. I'm sure you're going to like it. Before we, do you know this story?
No.
No, you're just laughing? So before we start, we're going to go over a couple of new words that you might not know. Has anyone ever had an electric blanket?
No.
What is an electric blanket?
I had one before and mine was blue, and sometimes when you rub it on the couch, it electricutes.
Right, because it's plugged in, right? So it's a nice hot blanket. So that's one of your vocabulary words. When you hear me say the word when I'm reading this story, you can put up a finger to show me that you recognize that's one of our vocabulary words. On strike means you're not going to do any work. You're on strike. You say, I'm on strike. I'm not doing anything else. A neutral party means that you're not part of the argument. So if two people are in a fight and you come between them, you're the neutral party. Ultimatum is your final offer. When you give someone an ultimatum, you say, this is it. This is my ultimatum. And an exchange is where you trade, right? So, like trading Pokemon, or when you exchange your book in the library. All right, so I'm hoping that some of my friends will remember the vocabulary words. If you can't remember them, they're right there. If you hear me say them, the story? Don't give it away. Click, clack, moo, cows that type. It's by Doreen Cronin, so she is our author. That's our illustrator. Farmer Brown has a problem. All day long, he hears clack, moo, clack, clack, moo, clickety clack, moo. At first, he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click, clack, moo, clack, moo, clickety clack. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets. No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. The next day, he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn door. Closed. No milk, no eggs. Eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. Cows that type, hens on strike. Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand who. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door, and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. The next morning he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Ella, can you give everyone a still and you want to help me? We're going to turn and talk. You had thought you had some good people that would match up, and I was actually going to have them sit at the table. Perfect. So would you call up the partners?
Sure. I have Laquel and Orion. Laquel and Orion here together. We'll find a spot.
Come on up here.
Jaden, Ellen, Sophia, Colton, and London. Anthony and Jaden S.
We're still passing out.
Jen, you're going to be with Zoe. Libby and Jadiel. You two can be together. I noticed one that writes down and it's working with
Zoe and Ben.
David
Well, Tina, you guys do.
everybody. Libby and Ellie can be together.
So Libby and Ella, I'm going to have you here.
Friends, find your partner and sit down. Okay, we will pass them out to you.
Sit down and we'll pass them out.
Raise the hand if you need. Can you move it over where they We'll get someone. Can you go put that away? Over there. Here you go.
Supplies, raise your hand and we will bring them to you. But right now we're going to go over the directions. So at the bottom of your paper it says beginning middle, and end. So you're gonna fill it in with your partner. I don't have any more. Maybe you could sit at the end of one. Oh wait, I do.
Hey, but I got one. I got one.
Here you go, my friend.
Know what to do. It might be
Here's your partner.
it might be a good idea to put your feet at the
Get a
top.
partner. Or I can still and who she wants you to be with. Oh, you two are together? Okay. Have a seat on the floor. Zoe, you have a partner right here, my friend.
Boys and girls, put your name at the top of your paper. The first thing I do is always the name. We're good.
Okay.
Okay, we haven't given directions yet, so you just need to wait. Orion, stop. Please wait for directions. You know what to do. She just gave directions. At the top it says character to heading.
What happened?
What do we do?
Okay, so that was okay. I wanted to beginning, middle, end.
No need to be scared.
Okay. There you go. So you see where it says beginning? You're gonna write what happened at the beginning of your story. Who did we meet? Yeah, who did we meet at the beginning of the story? What was his name? We met the cows, but who was in charge of the cows? The farmer. So in the beginning, so you're gonna write farmer, right? F-A-A. If you sit down here, you can listen to us. F-A-R-M-E.
Wait, can you help me spell that again?
You know what I can do is I will hand out pens, I will hand out markers, and you can draw a picture if you want. That's not so loud. You can draw a picture. Well, these. So you can draw a picture using my twistables. So who did you meet in the beginning of the story?
This is my day all the time.
So I'm going to learn a lot. I'm going to come in and observe your class.
I'm gonna use
So who did you meet in the beginning?
I forgot.
The farmer. You got it. You met the farmer in the beginning. Well, if you can't spell it, draw a picture. Just draw a Well, it has to be a picture that's going to show people what we learned at the beginning, the middle, and the end.
Oh, the end.
You can share with friends. Good. I think I'm learning a lot. Yeah. There are some up over there, or you can share with friends.
Look how.
What you looking for?
Not the volume we use in the library.
Here's another copy of the book if you want to right, so Orion,
What happened first in the story?
what happened first in the story? You met the farmer. Who did you meet first? And which animals did you meet first? The cow. So can you write cow under beginning? C.
Tegan, what happened at the end of the
Oh,
story?
remember you're still in the beginning.
Maybe start with the end and then
Okay.
write that down. C-O-W.
There you go. So in the middle,
So it's down here. Which one do you think?
can you just share with friends maybe?
The last one.
So in the middle of the story, what are the cows asking for?
Hey, you have work at your draw a picture of a blanket.
Oh, you're in the middle. Well, you're doing it in the middle, so you have a chance. You have the farmer and the cow. You are in the middle now, so you have to draw a picture. What did they ask for? They wanted blankets, right? Right. Can you draw a picture of a blanket? So right now we're in the middle. If you can draw a picture of a blanket in the middle.
So let's see what you have.
You could draw a small one right here next to your middle. Well, you can't use the upper part yet because we haven't gotten that far. I love how the cow is looking to direction and doing what it needs to be doing, and so is Orion. And I love how Libby made a blanket. Nice job.
What's the big thing that happened in the middle of the story?
So in the beginning you met the farmer, right? And you also met the cows. In the middle, what did the cows ask for? There. They asked for a blanket. Can you draw a picture of a blanket? It's over on the door of the well, look, are you just opening the middle?
What happened after you met the farmer and the cow?
Yes. Yeah? Yeah, that's the word blanket. So can you draw a picture of the blanket? Right in the middle. You actually met the cows in the beginning. We met the farmer, but then we met the cows, right?
Mrs. Hurley, can you check that? That was okay?
Yeah.
I did it quick.
All right, so I see cows in the beginning, right? Oh, very nice. Cows get tight. And electric blankets. I'm very impressed.
Look at my picture.
We met the farmer.
Supposed to be drawn in the circles on the other side, though.
So in the middle, what are the cows asking for? Yeah. They're asking for a blanket. Can you draw a picture of a blanket?